Hello and welcome in Total War Warhammer 2, where it's about to end, it's actually the cycle of life of Game 2. And today is the release of Game 3. Whee! Nevertheless, as my final campaign for myself, I did Warriors of Chaos on Legendary Difficult. And what I can tell you, that's the biggest pain in my life. Seriously. It was painful and not fun at all. Why? Because for short campaign, you need to destroy Reikland and Corone. And I started quite efficient and went straight for Corone. Once I was in Carcassonne, Bordelot, Baston, and few other things was already rebuilt. That's the curse of Game 2. AI likes to occupy the ruin. People call it a ruin dweller. And it's just horrendous. Same for Reikland. I cleared Middenland, Reikland, Talabakland. I was in Ostermark, and they were rebuilding Reikland already, and it was just painful as hell. Then, because I was focused here, Dark Elves got wiped out, basically. All they have is one black arc here. That's it. So I split it, and I went for the High Elves. And rest I started to clear Corone again. But Corone confederated the Arabi fractions and had to split again. So this video I wanted to be a little pack of advices how to do it. Because Warriors of Chaos on Legendary did just 1% of players on Steam. 1%. It's unbelievable, but I understand why. So my main lord, I do campaign as Archeon. Why? Because I used his magic. So early state of the game, you need a wizard, and you won't have one. Plus, and one more thing: get ready for each of your army. Lose your heroes constantly, because longer it gets, the enemy heroes will assassinate your heroes all the fucking time, and it's just frustrating. So Archeon is powerhouse because he's a wizard. And all my lords that are wizard are secured because they have magic. Otherwise, it's often heroes get sniped. So I started as Archeon. Obviously, I went for Versenling Camp, Frozen Landing, Siok Traken, and Karakadrak. And at this point, Clan Mulder was like, do you want to be a friend with me? And what you should do, be friend with Clan Mulder, because they will relentlessly chase you. So, better be friend with them. You can be friend with Dark Elves and Rats quite often. Clan Scryer was wonderful asset in a fight, because they were helping. They were focused on AI, and they were like almost wiped out, but they survived. Without them, 244 turn would be even longer. So my suggestion, you can go two ways. Go through the Norska, as I did, and either go for Corone, Reikland, or straight for High Elves. And my suggestion is ignore Dark Elves here, Raka, and go for High Elves. Go for High Elves as soon as possible. Wake up some tribes to unlock Sigvald, because you need to unlock like 4 or 5 Norscan tribes and able to be able to get him. So what else? And when you go for anything, look what I did. Each of my lord, well, maybe not here, has a team partner. Never go alone. Never ever go alone. You're gonna get just massacred by armies. Like 4 or 5 AI armies will go for you. And one lord, no matter how good he is, it's not enough. Even Kolak Sun Eater with Sword of Cain won't handle 4 armies. And don't get me wrong, Sword of Cain is wonderful, and that's why you should go for High Elves. Get Sword of Cain, destroy most of them before they start Confederate, and this will boost Dark Elves, because Dark Elves won't have so much trouble. Well, Nagarev will be a pain, but since you will clear most of High Elves, they won't get nuclear missile by Attain. And from this, with Sword of Cain, just go for Corone and Rakeland. So how you progress with Lord? Start with obviously 1, then get Kolak Sun Eater. That's the second Lord you should get. Each Lord should have these buildings, hard buildings. That's it, you don't need more. Save money, save growth. So Wizard, Exalted Hero, Upkeep, and obviously Dragon Ogre building. Obviously Ruinous Warhost is the major one that you obviously gonna get high anyway. So you go with 1, then you go for 2nd. Okay, you have Kolak Sun Eater and let's say Archon. First army, obviously you're gonna have like Warriors of Chaos, etc. Kolak should not get any units besides Dragon Ogres. It's a waste of money and time. And once you have 2 armies, each with Exalted Hero, with Infernal Dominance skill. It's very important to use it. Actually, you should use those only. And Wizard with Infernal Dominance, well, I took Tough because, yeah, he is fighting a lot. But Infernal Dominance, knowledgeable. And when you have 2 armies full and you start clearing, time to recruit 3rd Lord. And what you should do here is, like, let him go around you for some time. Let's take this Lord. No. Until he gets Tribe of Chaos upgraded. And then let's say Horde building to tier 3, 4-ish. And then what you should do, get your 2 lords, transfer enough units for the new lord to have almost full stack with Dragon Ogres. Don't forget to invest into Gathering of Might. It's so important to increase your recruitment capacity. I didn't do it at the start and I regret it. So you increase it, and each lord can recruit like 8, 9, 10 units at the start. So let's say you sacrifice half of your army and put it in somewhere else, and then you spend 2 turns, both at the same time, recruiting enough units, and you have 3 stacks. And you walk with 3 stacks. Then you do the same with the 4th lord. But all 3 heroes sacrifice enough units, So you recruit in 2 turns, because you will recruit dragon ogres only in 2 turns. There is no way to reduce the number by 1. And once you have 4, you can split. So you have 4 lords and you split 2 directions. And that's how you grew another lord. Your 2 heroes walk around with 1 just leveling up a little bit. Then he is enough with the horde building to reduce upkeep, because upkeep will wreck you no matter what. And then you do 3 heroes and it should be fine. And this way you just scourge the world with your power. And always keep your lords together. Try to not use much force march, and try also have a heroes with assassinate, the exalted heroes, because with assassinate and be your scouts. Not obviously you want your heroes be in your armies, but no, not in all. You need scouts, otherwise you might get ambush surprised, and you might get ambushed, maybe not ambushed, but you might just enter the arena where there is like 4 armies waiting for you. It's not good, it's bad, and yeah, it's just don't do it. And then once you have 4, split 2, then 2, 3, and you should be able to get everything done. What else? Even if you get surprised and you stick your armies close, Dragon Ogre Shaggers have so much mass, they smash frontline. If you're afraid that enemy bring a lot of spearmen, no worry. That's why you have a mage in your armies, and buffing. Buffing is great. Like, for instance, fire mage. Obviously, the Flamestorm is great, but Flaming Sword of Ruin. Oh my god, this is so good, because you buff everything, every unit around a circle, in a circle, so it's quite big cast range, and all these chariots get more power. They're just so strong, it's beyond imaginable. Army, which like a lot of spearmen, will get destroyed by the amount of mass and power they bring. And dragon ogres, it rarely can be like pinned down. They just run through everything. They're so amazing. So you shouldn't be worried. Always focus. If you can, always get into units that shoot to you. Artillery, like gunners. If you can, problem later become with the heroes flying on, lords flying on the dragons or anything. It's very simple. You charge most of your army. If you have hero and lord flying, keep them back a little bit. And when the lord land on dragon ogres, you just turn all, you target them all like control 1 group or something. Turn them to this lord and destroy them. They wrecked lords really quick, and unless like Corone have Pegasus Knights, they will go for your heroes. So land your heroes next to your army. Just land on a unit, and then they will follow you, and then do the same what you did with Lord, do on the Pegasus Knights or anything flying. What else? Colic, yeah, so horde building, like I said, only these buildings. You don't need more. Obviously get them immortality, blah 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 blah. Lightning strike will be your friend. It's sorry, but you need it. Sometimes you just need it because there is too much. too much to party. And Sword of Cain. Don't give it to your legendary hero. Legendary heroes are pumped up so much you don't need them. You don't need sword in a legendary lord. Give it to a good melee lord. Seriously. You'll have another powerhouse, and yeah, I walked entire map once I got Sword of Cain. These two heroes, the regular lord and Sigvald, and I conquered a lot of Etain. I went for Corone with them, and then started clearing Rakeland and Nagarith and their fucking ambush stands, or underway stands. Just don't have fun with it. And if you can avoid, do not get into war with greenskins. Do not, because they were painful and annoying for most of the time for me, and I was the one that declared war to them because I thought they won't stand a chance. They didn't. Okay, I didn't lose fight to a single greenskin, but they were just bothering me with their heroes and armies with WoW. Like, imagine 6-8 armies at the same time. But because I moved in the formation, like 2-3 armies, they couldn't break me. Because, yeah, Shaggots, like 2 stacks of Shaggots is just so much damage. It's just too much. But if you can avoid getting into war that you don't need it, focus on your main targets. So, humans, Corone, like the Bretonia and Empire humans. Get rid of them and get... Well, you don't need to get rid of entire Etain. But cripple them, get Sword of Cain, cripple them that they cannot rebuild that fast. So you'll have enough time to get rid of everything. Obviously, forest for Wood Elves is a problem. I had 3-4 armies camping from one settlement to another because, yeah, there was a lot of attrition, a lot of units. It's just, they're fast, but they don't have armor, and Shaggots just demolish them. But they can walk while shooting, which is problem because when you chase them, they keep shooting you. I didn't lose to Wood Elf single time, but it was annoying. And Awaken tribes, if you can help them a little bit. Don't try to avoid fighting Dark Elves. Try to avoid fighting anything you don't need. If you get Isabella trait, that's wonderful, but it's just, if you want to get it, you need to go straight for vampires, and that might be a problem because you're gonna fight a lot of vampire without Shaggots stack. And yeah, anything that's not Shaggot versus Empire is problematic because it's too slow. Speed 28. Chosen. Speed 28. Well, Forsaken are fast, but they're useless. 28. So, you won't catch anything, unless you will catch a cold. Oh, that was a nightmare, but like I said, 1% only players did it, so... If you have a question, hit me up. I'll always answer it, because, yeah, I want people to have it more. If you want to complete your collection of achievements, and you miss Chaos and Norska, then I can help you with Chaos, but I didn't bother with Norska yet. They will be updated in Game 3, but Game 2, I doubt they will get any updates from now on. And it's game The state of the game for them is for Chaos Warriors is horrible, and for Norska is the same. Ruin Dweller, that's what they call it. Upkeep is beyond, and the settlements are crap, so... My game is downloading, and first campaign I'm gonna do will be actually a Warriors of Chaos, which is, I think it's Dragon Prince. Not Dragon Prince, Chaos Prince or Chaos Undivided. I'm gonna do it because it's the fresh campaign I did, and I wanna see the difference between, and what can I do, because now Warriors of Chaos can get settlements, so finally they're not Horde army. And Warriors of Chaos compared to Beastmen in updated Beastmen in Game 2 are really crap, because for Beastmen, when you blow settlement, you still have movement. You can like ambush stance or just move a little bit. Warriors of Chaos don't do that. They don't have ambush stance, which is painful as hell, because you need to hide sometimes. You want a surprise, but no. And after blowing settlement... Oh, I'll show you here, in a Corone. Castle Artosis. I blow it up, and my lord moved to Corone. Seriously, he moved all the way, and there were 3 armies waiting for me. But thank God, it was Kolek, and this 3 army couldn't break Kolek. Yeah, Kolek, if you give him a ward save, a lot of ward save, some potion to heal, and if he gets regen during combat, oh my god. 49 ward save plus this, 12. So, he's just unbreakable mountain. And he does so much damage. I mean, he have 774 weapon damage. A lot of armor piercing, because he pierces armor, so he melts everything. If you would give him Sword of Cain, he would have above 1000 something. But like I said, you don't need that. Keep that... Yeah, armor piercing weapon damage, yeah. Keep that for random lord. This way you have more heroes, lords, that are like Kolek. That if they get into combat, it's no problem. You can destroy everything. So, move in the teams, wipe out, get Sword of Cain quick if you can, cripple the High Elves, get Corone before it gets all the before they get all the Bretonia from desert. Don't leave your heroes lords alone. Never at any circumstances. Do not leave them. Scout with lords. Make rats and dark elves your friends. Try to also befriend with orcs. And destroy everything else. Clan Scryer is wonderful ally. So does Clan Molder, because they will keep Empire in a very good situation when they just fight, and they won't go for you. They won't like build up too much or something. So support them and demolish everything. Oh, that's 25 minutes of talking, so invest into upkeep reduction, get your ward safe, watch out on your heroes. Try to have fun, because I had fun for first 100 turns. Then I realized how miserable campaign gonna be. I know some people did it better, right? But that's the safe way for you to do it. If you want to get the achievement really rare, do it as I said, just a little bit. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, hit me up, I'm always here. Thank you for watching, and I see you in a video of Total War Warhammer 3. Take care, and bye bye.